All right, well, I am back here with the last part of our research page. So we, in the first video, we kind of opened up our Google Doc. We wrote our name, we wrote our title, mammal and your name. You found your animal, you wrote the title of your animal. You didn't put a picture yet. You wrote the title of your animal here. You wrote mammal, that's the classification. I explained what habitat and range was. We found some information on that. You wrote 2 to 3 sentences in this box. Then you learned about anatomy and appearance. We found some information on that. You wrote 2 to 3 sentences in this box. And now we're going to write about diet. And you're going to write 2 to 3 sentences in this box. Now remember, as we're reading about diet, if you think something's interesting, I suggest you go ahead and just type it into special and interesting facts so you don't have to go back and look for that later, okay? So we're going to go back to this website. I really liked that website on the San Diego Zoo because it was really colorful. And I'm going to see if I can find anything about diet. That's what they eat. It says they're family guys. It doesn't, that maybe wouldn't be food. Home sweet home. Okay, it doesn't, okay. Big or little, 4 feet high. Okay, doesn't say anything about diet here. Okay, so we are going to go back to National Geographic. That's a really great website there. And I'm going to see if I can, because I think I remember seeing something about diet there. Okay. So again, you're looking for the titles. Oh, it says diet. It's an omnivore. Okay, well, that's first. It's going to tell you, but that's not all. You need to look for what exactly it eats as well. So I'm going to go back and just type that real quick so I don't forget. Okay, so let's see. They are omnivores. Okay, omnivores mean they eat. I did not spell that right. There we go. Omnivores. Okay, so omnivores mean that it eats meat and vegetables, basically, and maybe some bushes or leaves or something like that. But they eat both. Okay, so we are going to go back to this website and we're going to see if we find anything else about what they eat. Exercise, weight. Let's look at the titles again. So built for the Arctic. Finding food. I knew I saw something. Okay, so now we're going to read about finding food and see if we can find specifics about what it eats. Okay. When it's not trying to keep warm or avoid predators, an Arctic fox is on the hunt for food. They prefer to eat small rodents called lemmings. Ooh, that's interesting. But when times are tough, they'll eat whatever they find. Insects, berries, and even droppings of other animals. That is interesting but kind of gross. Sometimes an Arctic fox will follow a polar bear on a hunting trip and eat the bear's leftovers. Well, that's kind of interesting too. So I don't know if I'd want to be that close to a bear, even if I was that hungry, but apparently an Arctic fox will. All right, so let's just kind of recap. They prefer to eat small rodents called lemmings. Okay, so, but they will eat, I'm going to list some of these things too a little bit later. So I'm going to go back because I remember they prefer to eat small rodents called lemmings. Okay, so I'm going to go to there and put in their diet. Okay, they prefer to eat small rodents. No lemmings lived in the Arctic. That's very interesting. Okay, so let's see. I have 2 sentences. I need one more. They will also eat, and I'm going to list some of those things that I have there. They will also eat insects, berries, insects and berries. I'm going to save the dropping information for interesting facts. That's not normal. You don't usually see that. That's kind of interesting. Okay. They will also eat insects and berries. Okay. I'm going to go back here. Also eat insects and okay. All right. Now it's getting really, really big. I'm going to go back and show you how to make that a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to add one more sentence here to the interesting facts. They will eat other animals' droppings if they are hungry. Okay, well, that's it for this one. And the next animals we're going